We'll get a look here at Davante Adams. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Raiders and the Colts. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Luke. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down and 2.
You look at this Colt defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Running right, this is Gainwell.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. Option handoff to Gainwell.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder.
He had his first rushing touchdown of the game last drive, but certainly not his first of the season. In fact, his 15th. That moves him past what Cam Newton did as a rookie back in 2011 when Cam had 14 of them. So his impressive numbers just continue to pile up here as they start this drive 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Back to throw here.
He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
He'll let this go for Adams.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Davante Adams, 53 yards.
And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He found Davante Adams for a touchdown on their last drive, and they start again with a first down.
On play action, they'll throw.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here. So
their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's throwing. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's 2nd and 8. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
There he goes again.
Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Gainwell gets it on the option.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Leonard Williams in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field.
They start the drive here with Gainwell.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now back to throw.
That's to his running back, Gainwell.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. Runs through the contact. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. 2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down.
And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to get...
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here.
And that's caught inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
And even 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
He finds Mayer here.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams from a yard out.
And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Boy, another... Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
They'll go up the middle with White. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
He's going to try and take off with it.
Fights loose. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
They juked him, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Oh, nice move. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Kenneth Gainwell, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are... The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to Gainwell here on second down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a...
And now here come the Raiders. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They run behind center with Gainwell.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Again, a run with Gainwell.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Gainwell is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Gainwell.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.